Beneath Vietnam's jungle, an invisible battlefield waited, and it swallowed men whole. American helicopters ruled the sky, artillery shook the earth, yet the real war hid underground. Soldiers called them tunnels, but that word sounded far too harmless. These were vast underground worlds carved by the Viet Cong beneath villages and forests. Inside existed kitchens, hospitals, meeting rooms, weapons caches, and deadly ambush corridors. From above, the jungle looked quiet. Beneath it, an army moved unseen. American commanders faced a humiliating problem. They could not bomb what they could not find. Patrols marched through rice fields while enemies appeared, fired, and vanished like ghosts. The answer seemed simple: go underground and destroy the tunnel networks. But simplicity disappeared the moment a dark hole opened in the soil. Most tunnels were impossibly narrow, sometimes barely wider than a man's shoulders. Heavy gear became useless, rifles snagged, radios failed. Fear grew louder than commands. So a new role emerged during the Vietnam War: men known as tunnel rats. They were usually smaller soldiers, armed with pistols, knives, torches, and fragile courage. No machine could replace them. No map guaranteed survival. Every descent was personal. Imagine crouching before a black entrance, unsure whether death waited inches away. Tunnel rats climbed down alone, leaving daylight and certainty behind. The air underground was suffocating, humid, stale, crawling with insects and dust. Silence became terrifying because silence rarely lasted. Booby traps guarded the passages with brutal ingenuity and patience. Bamboo spikes, grenades wired to trip lines, collapsing ceilings, and venomous creatures lurked nearby. Sometimes tunnels narrowed suddenly, forcing soldiers to crawl chest first through darkness. A single wrong movement could trigger explosions or reveal hidden defenders meters away. Gunfights underground were savage and chaotic, fought at arm's length with nowhere to escape. Many tunnel rats later described the darkness itself as their greatest enemy. Above ground, comrades waited anxiously, hearing almost nothing and imagining everything. Some men returned carrying maps and intelligence that saved entire units. Others emerged wounded, shaken, or permanently haunted by what they encountered below. Yet the tunnel networks proved how adaptable and determined underground warfare could become. The jungle war eventually ended, but for many tunnel rats, the darkness never truly did.